Hey, John Higgins here, Mortgage One. Just want to give you a little information about what we think is a super cool tool inside of agent marketing. So we've created a number of different tools for you to market a property through a personal website, text capture, QR codes, all of that great stuff. But what we've done is we've actually created an add-on to your listing presentation. It's kind of a flip show that goes through all of the online advertising and some of the cool tools like the text capture and the QR code, and you can show that prospective seller. And not only can you show them what it does, you can actually have it set up for their property. Now, we're not going to put this on the web. It'll be behind a firewall, so only you and the seller can find it, but it gives you something to show them. We kind of call it results in advance of what all the marketing looks like for their particular home. How great would it be for the seller to sit there and click on certain links on your flip show and see their property being advertised already, the marketing that you're going to use in the future when you get that listing, and you can show it to them right up front. So we think it's incredibly powerful, and we're going to show you how to utilize that. So from your dashboard, you're going to go to your personal dropdown, and you're going to hit flip shows. So these flip shows can cover anything. So there's already one that's set up as a personal marketing flip show and a listing presentation one. These are templated and already done for you, but you can add any of these flip shows. So if you find real value in this type of marketing, you can advertise anything through these flip shows. But let's take a look at what this entails. So from everything that we create for agent marketing, we'll create a website, a QR code, text capture, all of that for the home that you're going out to. And we're going to put together in a very professionally looking presentation. So the first page says it's our plan for success. And, we're going to do online marketing with the idea of creating multiple offers from qualified buyers to get your home sold fast. The next page talks about the custom website, right? So we create a property website for every listing that you have, and this will be one of them. And if you take a photo of the property that you're going out on the listing presentation, we'll create a website for that property as well. And if you're having the client or the seller flip through this, have them click on See Sample. And if you've taken a picture of the front of their home, a website will pop up with all the information that we can gather on that property with a photo of their home. So it's got information about the area schools and a map, payment information. You can put in what you think the house should be listed for. How great would that be if if they're sitting there and they see their house pop up and you've already done all this work? So then on the next page of our flip show, we talk about an online commercial. So we create virtual tours that can be added to the MLS that are non-branded. And then we have branded virtual tours that can be added outside of the MLS that has all of your contact information. Virtual tours are a little tough if you don't have a lot of photos, but you can still click See Sample, and we can actually drive them maybe to this particular page where it's more generic, and you can just tell them, hey, I wasn't able to get photos of the interior of the property, but these virtual tours are done, and you can say, hey, we're going to add this to the MLS. It'll get on Zillow and Realtor.com and all that. So back to the listing presentation. The next one would be Panoramic Tours. So if you take really high quality photos, you can add a panoramic tour to the flip show. And basically, again, this is a generic one, but you could show them, hey, these are the types of things that we're going to do to market your property and get it sold quickly. The next page on the flip show is aerial photographs. So the idea is every website that we set up for this property shows a prospective buyer all of the information about the area, and one of them is an aerial photograph and a map of where it is. All of the things that we do are very mobile oriented. One of the great tools that we have, we've talked about it in other videos, is the text capture. So you can actually have the property set up under our text capture system, and the client, you can ask them, hey, just try it. Type in 1234 and text it to 79564. And they're going to get a response, which is a link to the website that we created for this listing presentation. You also get that text, right? And you're going to show them, hey, not only did you get the text, but I got the text as well. And this is what a prospective buyer is going to do. And the minute I get a hit on any of the text capture that we use, I'm going to call that buyer see if I can get them by the house and try to get that house sold quickly. Again, you're showing off exactly what you're going to do in advance of actually even getting that listing. So we've talked about QR codes. They're back. We can add QR codes to any marketing that you do, and we'll drive people, because the QR code really is just a web address in kind of a barcode. And so when somebody scans that, we're going to drive them to the property. You can actually already have a QR code set up for that property, and you can have them test it. You can actually print out a flyer showing them, hey, these are the flyers that we generate, and here's the QR code, give it a try, and it'll throw them right back to that website again, right? So you're sitting there at the listing presentation, and you've already got all the marketing done. Literally, you can tell them, hey, when we get done with this presentation, if you're ready to go, I just have to push a button and I can start marketing your property before I actually leave this kitchen table. How great is that? So the next one is we can create custom signage if you would like. So we have text capture sign writers that can go along with the listing or the sign that you have. So all of the marketing material that are created for you through agent marketing can be added as part of a custom sign writer. We do the color flyers. So again, bring a color flyer with you. They can click see a sample, but actually bring one. You can actually print that and have them scan that QR code. Again, probably just one photo, because you're not going to have any interior photos, but the flyer still looks great. It's got your information on there, the QR code, the text capture, the whole bit. So we know that 90% or more these days of home buyers start their search online, and this is how we're going to market the property. We're going to market it like crazy on the web, and we've created all of this marketing material out there, and you've shown them what you're going to do in advance. You don't even have the listing yet, and theoretically, you're already ready to go before you even leave the house. So one thing to remember is we try to optimize everything for Google. It's very difficult to fight Zillow and Realtor.com and Move2 and Estately and all those big sites, but we do actually optimize every listing for Google. So we know that Google is a big way that people search for homes, but YouTube is the second biggest search engine, and every property that we create a website for automatically gets a YouTube video done. Now, again, you can't show the YouTube video on this particular listing because you don't have enough photos, but once you go in and take all the photos, we drop a video to YouTube that you can share on your social media sites. You can actually share it with the seller so that they can share it on their social media sites to try to help get the property sold. But we know video is king, and adding a YouTube video for every one of our listings is paramount. So once we've got all this stuff created, the number one place to put it is on social media. First of all, it's free if you're not buying an ad, and word of mouth advertising is done on social media. So if somebody tags that listing and shares it with a friend, these things can go viral. I've seen some agents get 300-400 shares on a property that they listed. So again, tapping social media networks is huge. You can share this with your seller as well. They can put it on their social media sites to help you get the house sold. Everybody should be rowing in the same direction trying to get this done. So there are a couple places out there that we give your property feature property status. So you can tell the seller, hey, we're promoting it on our websites. Agent marketing, their platform has a IDX type solution that they're pushing it. We put it on YouTube. You can even tell them, hey, I work with a lender that helps me with my agent marketing program, and they're pushing it on their sites. And we do have sites to help you move your listings. So our sites can also be translated into other languages. So if you're in an area with high transferees in that, know that somebody coming from overseas can actually view the listing in their language. All right. So we've got all kinds of tools. We have an email just listed announcement that goes out automatically. So tell them, hey, once I list this property, I've got a program set up. We've got a just listed announcement all set to go. We'll be emailing it out to all the prospective clients and buyers that I'm working with to let them know that this house is now on the market. And then we thank them for their time. Now, keep in mind, this particular flip show is completely customizable. So let's go back in and take a look. So if you want to actually change anything, you can change the background. So you can put a picture of their property on the very first page of the flip show. How great would that be? If you wanted to add something, You can add pages in here, as many as you would like. So if you don't like one piece of the listing presentation, you want to delete it, so be it. You can add more. So if there's something else that you want to showcase that's maybe not even part of agent marketing, that's fine. You can add it to this flip show. So, again, our goal is to help you in every aspect of your business. Even as a lender, we want to see you get listings because we want to see you succeed. And we actually have ways to not only attract buyers, but actually maybe win a listing presentation. So take a look at all this. Have any questions, of course, give me a call.